Frickin' hay. Come on, pick up, pick up. Oh. Oh boy, huh. Alright, well, I'm gonna play some Thugpro. I guess I'll just start and wait for Star to get on. Alright. Let's see, is everything good? I'm just gonna check. Yeah, it's on there. Alrighty then. Let's see. Not really join this one. Yeah, it's one thing I don't like about this game is that it doesn't save like your configuration, so you have to like reconfigure all your moves and all that. And that's kind of annoying, but whatever. These guys are talking about Sega consoles. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can jump in. Oh yeah. Your text. Oh. Okay. No, it's for all other games it's just a simple. Hold on. Controls. It's weird they don't have like the here we go. Ow. Geez, I have a feeling this is going to be a short one. Oh my gosh. You know, I had this whole thing planned out, and I was gonna, I was gonna have fun with a friend that I haven't talked with in a while, you know? Ha ha ha. Jack Hoffs. That's funny. Where is this place anyway? Like, come on in. Like, where's the steakhouse? Is this where the door should be, or is it this elevator thing? Alright, Sarah's gonna be on soon. 5 more minutes. Oh, jeez. Is anyone in the chat? I doubt it. I'm probably the only one person on here. I guess I could configure my let's see, my buttons. Okay. Special. Yeah, like see your special tricks. I don't know. I just kind of should be like a random or something, or like a recommended. Yeah, I kind of don't like that. You have to like just continuously reconfigure everything. I'm not gonna remember half of these anyway. Oh man, it's getting kind of quiet with the music. I kind of want to turn it on, but that's probably not going to be a good idea. Um, hmm. I was able to do one. Yeah. Look at that Nokia ad. Guess I could turn on more music, more like chip tunes. Let's see, if you don't want to get a copyright strike or claim on your video or stream, just play chiptune music. Let's see. 8-bit, I don't know. 8-bit Eurodance. Eh. There we go. See, things are more lively. As I just fall down. I'm not good at this game. I haven't played it in a while. Oh, they changed from day to night. I didn't notice that in the because I think I've played this before. But last time I don't think they changed from day to night. Maybe it's from the update. Like I said, I can't even remember half of my tricks. Just moving my mic a little closer. There we go. This is a little bit better. So I have this little like desk mic. I have to like lean in. Oh my gosh, it's an ad playing. Get that out of here. Get out of here. Okay. I don't know, these guys are just like having a whole little conversation. Honestly, not able to really pay attention. Geez, this guy wants to do freaking trick attack. Oh no. Alright, well, here you go. I'm done. Yeah, great start. That was quick. Wow. Aren't they longer? Someone's game crashed. Maybe that's what caused it. I don't know. Oh yeah, good prank, bro. It was really good. I'm gonna stop using sarcasm. I feel like I use sarcasm as a crutch sometimes. I don't think that... I don't know, I don't think it's very good after a while, especially in this, I guess, day and age, you know, not to be Mr. Boomer over here, but this generation we like to use a lot of irony just for the sake of irony, and we can't just have like genuine conversations with people. And I'm trying not to do that, but it just comes up sometimes. Okay, we're doing this again. It's funny, yeah, okay. It's kind of annoying. Whatever. I just leave. As I was saying, yeah, this generation, especially the next upcoming generation, the Gen Z or whatever, we don't really like to be truthful or honest or serious. We're just this, I guess, jaded, nihilistic that we can't just be honest with each other and just, you know, have to rely on being funny and goofy and, oh, I don't believe in anything. I don't mean anything that I say. And it's like, okay. If you guys hurry up, you can get served. Oh. I'm just reading a Discord message. Guess he wants us to buy something or, I don't know, some game. Oh my gosh. Feels like it's harder to like manual after you like get like a really high combo. I don't know, maybe it's just me. That said ball bonds. I was like, what? Come on, game. We get it. You're biting satire. Is there like, I don't know, some future funk or something? Just an hour-long video? Something, anything. I guess this will do. I don't know if this will get me copyright. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hey, what's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I was just doing my best to entertain our non-existent audience.
Is there an audience right now? Yeah, I had to go to the other room for a moment, but I've shown up. I did not go steezy dog live on air.
It wouldn't be the first time, you know. It's whatever. I just wanted to do just a like little chill stream because you know we haven't really did something like this in a while.
Yeah, I think the last live stream we did, it was the one we did on Christmas, right?
Yeah, I think it was last Christmas, 2018.
Yeah, yeah. So that was like 6 months ago. Wow. I watched the reviewer tier list videos you did like a month ago, and I feel like you took like the most unique take on those videos, where like I saw like a lot of people, they just made like, okay, time to do a tier list, you know, we're not gonna make it fun or creative, we're just gonna sit here like in front of the camera and literally do the tier list. But like you put more editing and personality into it, and those were fun. I liked those.
Yeah, well, first things first is I didn't actually really know how to like go on the website and do the whole tier list thing, but when I figured it out, I don't know, it just seemed kind of boring, so I just decided to do something else with it and just take it like into a whole different direction. I'm glad people liked it. It got more views than I thought it would.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's weird how that whole tier list trend just like basically swept YouTube. Like it was everywhere. Like there was like a full like month where everyone was making tier list videos. Like even like the YouTubers who you would least expect to make one, they made one, and it was so weird to me to see all of that.
Yeah, it was just, I guess, a new trend, and everyone had to hop on it.
Yeah, I should have got the going while it was hot, so I could get 500 bajillion views from me sitting there and going, hey guys, I'm gonna rank all of the video game consoles now.
Yes, and put Virtual Boy in S tier. I'm sure people would have liked that.
Yeah, no, Virtual Boy and the 3DO are all in S tier. Atari Jaguar as well, the greatest console ever made.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I said, just another trend, but it was interesting because you know it was like kind of a review, I guess, but not really. And so I thought maybe, you know, why not try it for like reviewers? Because I don't think there was any people who did that. I'm sure there are some people who like did like YouTuber tier lists and stuff like that. But you know, I thought I'd take it in that direction to maybe like talk more about some of the people that I've talked about on my channel, as well as some other people that I haven't.
Yeah, yeah, like, and I think it worked really well for like for your format too, because you know you talk about like sometimes you watch media and like old YouTubers and stuff, and so I think because of that it worked really well for your format.
I'm glad you think so. Because I still like doing videos. It's just that I don't really have much of the drive that I used to. I don't know. It's just kind of boring. Well, not boring, but like I just don't really have as many interesting topics I want to talk about. Because like for almost a month, people have been talking about Etika and you know how he died, and I didn't want to talk about that too much because one, I wasn't really a big fan of him, and two, it just felt kind of cheap. Like I was kind of making light of this situation. And I know how you feel about like death and everything like that, but still, to me, it just felt kind of like, ugh, here I go. I didn't even know the guy, but I'm just gonna talk about him.
Yeah. No, I can understand how that would make you uncomfortable, especially because like a lot of people who were talking about it were talking about it almost like they were talking about it almost like a way to make views or a way to make money. Like especially Keemstar. Like I mean, Keemstar, his job is to talk about the news, but at the same time, like Etika's in the thumbnail. There's like arrows everywhere and the big text, and it's just like it doesn't feel, like it, it's not, it's not respectful in the principled way, like like when we talk about like having the principle of not like disrespecting a man after they die or like desecrating their grave or whatever. Part of that is also not like intentionally trying to make profit off of their death, but like I feel like because you're like a smaller YouTuber, it wouldn't really have seemed like that. It would have just seemed like more like a thought video. Like I like it when like someone talks about the death of somebody and then they say, okay, I'm not gonna monetize the video, or I'm not gonna make it clickbait or whatever. It's just a video of in memory. I think stuff like that is good.
Yeah, like down the rabbit hole, he talks a lot about a lot of YouTubers and internet personalities, and he's very professional about it.
Yeah, yeah, like his video on Terry Davis, like even though it was a really tragic, thing that happened, he did it in a documentary style, like in a way that was professional and not, like, shaming a guy. I think that what was this guy's name? Like he was called like the Black Atheist or something like that. Where he basically came under fire for basically making fun of Etika after he died.
I have
And
not heard of him.
yeah, I don't know what his name actually is.
I've heard of Gaming Atheist, and he was a black guy, so maybe that's him.
Let's see. It's supposed to be like a really dumb guy. Let me see here, because I heard that anime snob talk about it. Yeah, let me look here, because now I'm curious. I need to find out who this is. Who am I calling out today? Oh, Mad Black Atheist. That was his name. But yeah. So basically, that guy like made this video making fun of Etika's death, and it was really disrespectful. It basically came off as like a clout chaser. And so everyone like 180'd on him real fast. Like his entire audience turned on him because of that, which I think is justified because it's not really right. Especially not in the way that he did it. Like it wasn't even like framed as like a tasteful joke, in my opinion. It was just like, just him, kicking a man while he's down in the literal sense. So, yeah, like I think just depends on how you do it. Like if you do it in a way that's tactful, then people, it's just like, oh, he's just sharing his thoughts today. But if I obviously like. Sometimes like it's better just to not talk about it, because when it's a situation that's so complicated, like some things are just left undiscussed at that point.
Yeah, and oh my gosh, I just realized I wasn't. Oh, I'm so stupid. I didn't have the audio on freaking OBS because it keeps like changing my settings, but now it's on. It's like it wasn't like picking up your audio for some reason, but now it's on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sorry about that. I'm getting really bad at this. I haven't really streamed a lot.
Yeah, I usually just stream on my phone because OBS has lots of problems, so I just use the phone to stream, which is nice. Like once you hit 1,000 subs, YouTube basically lets you stream from your phone. It used to be that you could stream from your phone no matter what sub count you had, but for some reason, they changed it to be like a 1,000 sub club thing. I have no idea why. But I like streaming from the phone because it's just a lot easier. Streaming from the PS4 is nice too, because it's just all like in one thing. You don't have to deal with external software.
Exactly. It's just why I'm glad I have a Switch, because maybe I could stream with that, because I think it has streaming capabilities. I'm not sure.
Oh, does it really?
I've seen people stream with it, but I've never actually tried it because I just got my Switch.
Hmm. Yeah, that's really cool. I didn't know about that. Yeah, maybe when I get my paycheck, I'll get a Switch and become a Switch boy, and I'll be like, hey guys, I'm a Nintendo nerd now. The fuck PlayStation, and then everyone will go, oh no, he's turned on us. Yeah,
Oh,
console wars. I wish console wars were real like that.
oh yeah, those like back in the day with like the whole bit wars, the 16-bit and 32-bit. Yeah, nowadays I don't know. Companies are too they're too friendly. They're too professional.
Yeah, and also like the games are so similar on each one of the consoles because it's like with Xbox One, it's just like the PS4 but worse, and then with PS4, it's just the PS4, and then with the Nintendo Switch, it's just Nintendo games, but also some multi-platform stuff. So it's like it feels really uneven. Like I don't even know why the Xbox One exists, to be honest. Like it feels like what do they even have on there
Yeah, I
besides
have
Halo?
no idea because they don't really have that many console like console exclusive games. I guess for like maybe Halo. That's
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. And I heard the new Halo wasn't even that good too.
Yeah, I wouldn't have
Like that.
known because I haven't played Halo in like years.
Yeah. And yeah, like that's the weird thing is that like it Microsoft is talking about like making a new console and everything, and then Sony is talking about the PS5, and like these consoles came out 6 years ago, but for me, it still feels like they just came out. I know that's kind of a weird thing to say, but like maybe it was because I only got mine recently, but like it still feels like they just came out. Like there haven't even been that many games that have came out. That's what feels weird about it.
Yeah, it's true because like all these consoles, the PS4, Switch, and Xbox One, it's all like I don't know. It's 2017, so it's like 3 years. 17, but it just feels like yesterday for some reason. Like it doesn't even feel that old. But I
Oh,
don't know.
didn't the PS4 come out in 2013 from what I remember?
Uh I don't
Pretty
know.
sure it was 2013.
Maybe,
Let me uh,
maybe not.
yeah, I'm gonna duck go it. Let me see here. We're operating on mad privacy skills over here. I'm a real gamer. Wikipedia, the source for all knowledge in the modern era. Yeah, oh, okay. So it says it came out in it was announced in February 2013 and then it was released on February 2014. So
Oh, okay.
I
Wow. I
oh
did
yeah,
not know
because I
that.
remember seeing it at E3 in 2013 on the E3 live stream at the time. I remember watching that. Time goes by so fast.
I know. Especially on the internet where things just like don't really last that long. Like information just becomes stale so quickly.
Yeah, and it always feels like things are constantly in motion. Like the older that I've gotten, it feels more and more like everything is just like there's just more stuff happening and it's happening at a faster and faster rate. Like maybe it's just because I'm getting older, but it feels like only like 2 years ago it felt like everything was slow and it took time for stuff to happen. As I've gotten older, like it feels like everything goes by so quickly. Like it felt like only a little bit ago I turned 17 and then all of a sudden I'm looking now and it's like that was April. April was that far away. Like it feels weird, 2 months ago. What? Like it's that type of feeling. It feels really, really strange. The time goes by just that fast.
Yeah, I know. Like 2016 was like not that long, but it just feels like forever ago.
Yeah, and I feel like when I start working well, when I start working next week, like it's probably going to feel even more fast. Like I have a feeling it's going to feel like it's going by even more time because when you're in that place and you're just like focusing on doing one task every single day, like from what I've been told at least, it feels like the time is going by fast. So I think that'll be interesting. I think that'll be interesting to see. I need to make vlogs about the workplace. That's what I need to do.
Oh, I'd watch those.
Thank you. Um, but yeah, like I see. What was I gonna say? Yeah, one of the big things that I want to do when I get a paycheck is that we found this cat. Is that we found this cat basically on our doorstep a couple months ago, and we haven't been able to take him inside because he doesn't have shots or anything like that. So I want to try and because the shots, at least where I live, they cost like a couple $100s. So it costs a lot of money to get something dewormed and get them the shots and stuff. So I, I want to be able to pay for his shots.
Oh, so you're gonna, just be saving all your money for that. That's nice.
Yeah, it shouldn't cost, it shouldn't cost too much. It's like it's a minimum wage job, so it adds up over time.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, like I really love that cat. Like ever since he showed up on our doorstep, I've just been sitting on the porch and spending time with him, and he's just so sweet. Like I don't know any other way to put it. Like his tail got cut off somehow. We don't really know, so he's off balance, and so he'll try to walk up onto something and he'll end up falling down. So he seems a little bit silly because of that. But he's a very sweet cat. We just call him Kitty because we never thought of a name for him. So
Mm-hmm.
my mom just calls him Mr. Kitty. Uh, but he's a very sweet cat.
Yeah, I've never really been a big fan of cats, but I like them. Like when I go over to like my friend's house, he has cats, and they're pretty nice.
I've always loved cats and dogs, both of them. Like they're just my favorite thing, or not my favorite thing, but they're one of my favorite things. They're just so cool. They feel nice when you touch them, and I like it. It makes me enthusiastic to see animals. Like it's sort of a warm feeling that I get that I can't really describe, that I don't really get from many other things. And so I don't know. Maybe this is maybe this is Star being confirmed as a furry. Oh no.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, this is the Star gets exposed stream now.
uh, yeah, that's so YouTube or so the internet is basically just. Oh, this guy said this. Okay, well, I don't really. I don't know. I don't really. It doesn't bother me anymore. I don't like the whole e-drama nonsense because it's just kind of pointless. It's just like, oh, we're gonna move on to the next person after we go after this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's mostly about, like I said, like clout chasing, is that people just want to call people out to get views and make money. I mean, that point has been beaten to death at this point. Everyone knows people do that, but
Mm-hmm.
it just, it's
It's
just
still
weird.
annoying.
Yeah, like it's still a problem, even though like everyone knows it is. It's just people don't really do anything about it. Like even like a lot of my favorite YouTubers, I'll watch their videos and then like I'll see these conflicts coming up of like oh, just talking about drama for views, and I I, I really wish people didn't have to do that. Like it it feels kind of weird. Like it's just not good content. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not entertaining. It's just the same old thing that's been done, just a different name.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean, like I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this the other day. How basically philosophers were like the original rappers. Where like
Uh huh.
on YouTube, everyone wants to on YouTube to be like these clout chasing, like I'm gonna call everybody out the way you would in the rap game and stuff. But
Yeah, definitely.
I was thinking on YouTube they got that from the rap game. But where did the rap game get it from? Where did it start? Where did it begin? And then I was thinking, if you go back to older philosophy, they're all calling each other out constantly, and
Hmm.
I'll read this book, and then they're calling out all of these philosophers that I've never even heard of, don't even know who these people are. They're just totally forgotten at this point, but they're like being called out in such an aggressive way. And then you go to these other books and they're calling each other out, and it's like I feel like we've had just an entire history of everyone calling each other out just in different media. For nowadays it's just lazy YouTube videos, and then back in the day it was the rap game. Sometimes it's still the rap game, but and then if you go way back it was philosophy.
Yeah, it's just human nature, I guess.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just people have a tendency to go, "Oh, my group is cool and stuff, and I'm gonna call everybody out in these other groups." And I go, "Well, okay." It just they need an enemy, I think, is what it is. And I mean, also, it's just like having an opinion on something. If you have an opinion that's strong enough, you're gonna want to share it. But that's in like a that's in a genuine form. Like the reason the term clout chasing even showed up was because in rap they would just call people out for the sake of clout, to look cool and to make money. So that's where that came from.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I don't think there were very many clout chasing philosophers just because they had to put so much time into writing books that it just wouldn't be worth it. I would love to see that though. I'd love to see like a clout chasing philosopher with like a gold chain and everything. That'd be so cool.
Okay. Wow, that was really short. That time attack or point attack, whatever. Oh well.
Yeah, I'm watching the gameplay on the stream. I haven't played Thug Pro in a little while myself. I think the last time I played it was actually when I made a Let's Play of it, like months and months ago. Uh, it's a very fun game. Like I sometimes I get like some real nostalgia for this game. Back when we did those old streams, those
Hmm.
were a lot of fun.
Yeah, I like those a lot.
Yeah, like I was thinking, what was I thinking? Oh, gee, my memory is so bad these days. Where like I'll be in the middle of a thought and then I'll just forget. Memory problems are, it's my, it's mortality coming for me. Oh no, I'm getting Alzheimer's, DZ dog. I'm an Alzheimer's person.
Welcome to the club.
Is this is Star confirmed a boomer now? I really can join DZ Dog in the boomer club.
You know what made me feel old? I went onto like this YouTube channel. It was like those like hour long videos or music videos, and it was like one for boomer music, and apparently Goldfinger by Superman from Goldfinger. It's that one song in Tony Hawk Pro Skater, the first level. Apparently, that's boomer
Yeah.
music now.
Wow. They actually consider Goldfinger boomer music. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it's in jest, but still, in a few years, it's gonna be boomer music. I'm like really
Yeah,
old.
I like those. I like those 1 hour compilations of like just like random 4chan memes. Like, okay, this is bloomer music, this is doomer music. Like those are fun. I like the bloomer playlist because it's just upbeat, like really
Yes, I
happy.
love that one.
Yeah, those are cool. Like it's got like Jackson 5 and stuff in there, and it's fun.
Yeah, sorry, I was putting in my freaking eye drops.
I know that's no problem. I need to get glasses again. I remember I lost my glasses in a move, or more or less they got stolen from me. But yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
I need to get glasses again because it's been such a long time since I've had glasses.
I'm playing blind now because I have my eyes semi-closed, but not really.
Hmm.
See how many points I got? Oh my gosh, yeah, that was awful.
What we need what we need to do is use I need to use my Zoomer energy, my Zoomer boomer energy, to create a ska band with you, where where we write songs about furries.
Uh, just do like really depressing songs like "Sting and the Police." They're kind of like early stuff, but about furries.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I can dig that. Yeah,
Yeah, I tried picking up using FL Studio again because I hadn't tried to use it for like a long time. Is that like 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago. I don't even remember at this point. I was fooling around with FL Studio a lot, and I wrote a lot of these songs, a lot of like hip hop type stuff, basically. And I was really passionate about it at the time, but eventually I just kind of gave up, and I didn't really pick it back up. So recently, I reinstalled FL Studio and I was trying to make some music and stuff. It's really fun. It's kind of difficult to do it consistently.
Oh, that sounds cool. Are you gonna post some of that on YouTube or no?
I might if I make something if I make something that I feel like is worthy of posting. Because with videos, like I feel comfortable posting just whatever because it's not really a serious thing. Like there was a long time where YouTube was like a really serious thing to me, where like it was like the biggest thing in my life, which is still looking back a little bit silly. And so like I'm fine just posting over there. But with music, like I'm so much. It's like I shouldn't post music that's like bad on YouTube, So I want to try and make something that that I feel I'm proud of. I might just send some of it to you personally though.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
won that one.
I can just ask how it is from there and show it to a few other people.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I'd like to get a listen to it.
yeah, working on just trying to make beats. And, yeah, so I want to try and basically like my goal is to be able to like make something interesting out of weird sounds. And so I want to try and make like a beat that sounds good, but it's also made out of sounds that people would like, like clipping or dialect or these types of groups. Death grips is obviously
Hmm.
as to make kind of creative songs. JPEG Mafia is like one of my favorites right now. I don't know if you've listened to JPEG Mafia or not, but
I've heard of their name, but I've never listened to any of their stuff.
yeah, their album Veteran is really good. He's basically like he was a rapper who was in the military, and he
Uh,
makes these really experimental songs. Some of it's trap, but it's not like normal trap. Like it's like if trap sounded like it was exploding and also had really like weird abstract kind of lyrics that also like it's weird because he has really abstract lyrics, but at the same time he'll make songs that are just like I might vote for Donald Trump just to say I did it, and it's like okay, I got that, okay. And so like he has some songs that are just like memes basically, and I think that's one of the reasons he got really popular is what he did was before he became a popular musician, which the main reason he became popular was because of Fantano reviewing his music. That's how I found out about him. But what he would do is that he would just post his music on the Mew board on 4chan, and then people would go, "Oh, hey, it's Peggy shilling again." And now he has music videos that have like millions of views, and it's so weird to think about. Like he collaborates with like Denzel Curry and stuff, and it's really weird. And I
wow.
mean, I remember when Denzel like a smaller rapper
Hmm.
too. I don't know if you've listened to him or not, but he's one of my favorites. His stuff is also pretty experimental, well, while also having songs that can be like pop hits and stuff.
Yeah, I think there was another guy I've heard of, but I wanted to check out, but just never did.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to listen to more music lately because I used to listen to a lot of music, but I there was like a huge like basically like a giant dead zone where I wasn't focusing on music for like a while, and so I've
Hmm.
been basically getting back into it.
Yeah, I've just been kind of listening to just old stuff, like a lot of I guess what you could call boomer music, like freaking Journey, Queen. Yeah,
Journey,
Journey's alright.
honestly, Journey gets a bad rap because like some of their lyrics are pretty funny. Like, it's
It's
stuff that
cheesy and fun. I like it. I don't know. Maybe it's because something I was talking about earlier before you came on is just like how this generation and the next is just so ironic. So it's good to just kind of hear something, I guess, kind of genuine. If that makes any sense. So
yeah,
maybe that's why I like it.
yeah. I mean, it definitely is genuine, but it's also kind of silly to listen to at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Like I remember when I was on the school bus. Oh geez, it was like a long time. I don't even remember when, but I remember I was on,
Willie
and
Norton
then
or Warden's on here. He's saying, "Do I know you?" I don't think so. No. Did did the algorithm just give this to you? I guess. I don't know.
is he referring to me? I'm very
Yeah,
confused.
maybe he's one of. I thought he was maybe one of your friends. You know him,
I've never
Star?
seen this guy. I'm looking at his channel, and he has a video called "Me Doing the Water Condom Challenge." He has
Oh,
a video
okay.
called "Teaching Children the Importance of Israel." Uh, lots of good stuff on here. Squidward's interest in Gerber. I don't even know what that means. Michigan Frog versus Pepe the Frog. Uh, Old people speaking Portuguese. This looks like just a video he took of a room of people speaking Portuguese. Interesting channel. Uh, yeah,
Yeah,
interesting guy.
yeah. I'm sorry, Willie. I don't know you, but you sound interesting.
Yeah,
How did you find
I
this channel? If he's still there,
I don't know if he's. Well, it says there's three viewers, and I know I'm one of them.
and
So
I have the thing open, so I guess he's still
ooh,
here.
he's got Mr. Enter in his liked videos playlist. I can respect that.
Yeah, that's yes, he has
Now I'm
quality
just
taste.
guy.
Remember all the hate that he got for a while, and then people just kind of eased off because they realized that he's a person, that this is kind of silly. They're getting angry about a guy who talks about cartoons on the internet.
Yeah, yeah. I respect Mr. Enter because he's been able to change over time in pretty big ways. Maybe something new happened. I heard he did something. What did he do?
He did
I
that
haven't.
Kickstarter for his book or his cartoon that he was making based on like his book or something.
So, so people got mad at him for having a dream. I see how it is.
Yeah, people like to kick down other people who have dreams.
I had a dream once, and then I grew up.
Pretty much. But yeah, I don't know. It wasn't a great Kickstarter, but I think people just overreacted again, as you said before, clout chasing.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember Pizza Party Podcast said some pretty questionable things about Mr. Enter kind of just making, like, bullying a guy, like kicking a guy while he's down, essentially. And
And then they once he made that once John made that video about how like all the harassment is like gotten to him, people just started to ease up, and I'm sure some people meant to like actually meant to like back off and were not just like doing it to save face. But I don't know. It's hard to tell online.
yeah. Oh boy, Mr. Enter took the political compass test.
Wait, what? Are you
This is a
serious?
1 hour video, or it's not 1 hour, it's 40 minutes, but why did he took this political, oh, he landed in the center. For some reason I guessed that. I don't know. For some reason I thought, okay, he's gonna land in the center, and then I was right.
Yeah, I heard that he
Well,
was very libertarian, and Willie Wharton, or not libertarian, he's very centrist. I don't know what I'm saying, but Willie Wharton said that apparently Inter harassed SpongeBob writers. I don't.
oh
Did he? I don't.
yeah, he did that. He did that several years
Oh
ago.
yeah, that was like a long time ago. He like posted on their Twitters or something like that.
Yeah, it was like five. It was like 6 years ago, 5 years ago, something like that. It was a really long time.
And yeah, that
So I
was
mean,
dumb, but that was in the past. Like, can
yeah.
we just move on?
It was Turkey Tom who did the big call out thing as well. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
of course. Well, I don't
I
like to
can't
mention him.
believe we were friends with that guy at one point when he was small. Can you believe that?
I know for like the few like months or weeks he was tiny. We were like in his little Skype group, and
What
it was
wasn't
probably the most
he?
unpleasant thing I've ever experienced. Well, that's probably being like dramatic, but he's not a chill guy to be around. He's very just like arrogant, and he's just like very. He's just like he feels like you're wasting his time. He thinks he's that important, I guess.
I mean, I was pretty bad when I was his age on certain things, like about being arrogant about certain things, but I tried my best not to be like a pretentious guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I had some pretty dumb opinions and I said some things that nowadays I regret because they were wrong, but like he just has this air about him where it feels like he believes he's right about everything. Like I always try to say in my videos cuz because I get worried about this sometimes when I talk about like philosophy or like my worldview and stuff that I sound like I believe everything and that I'm like right about everything. When my opinions have changed on a lot of stuff because people will just give an argument to me and then I'll go, oh, okay, that makes sense. Let me think about this. Let me consider the other sides. And a lot of the time, like I change my opinion. Like I try to let people know that in videos because sometimes when
Mm-hmm.
I more ardently argue for a stance, it'll seem like I'm being kind of arrogant, and I don't like that I sound that way to certain people. So I try to let people know, yeah, like my opinions do change, and I'm open to other suggestions. But like with him, it feels like he's so snide and arrogant about what he's saying, and like he just pushes people down. It feels really weird to me. And what was odd is that I was in another friend group, someone else who I knew who was friends with him, who it was a Discord server, and he showed up in there, and it was a really small, tightly knit Discord server. He ended up being in there when he was much bigger as a channel. I think, what was it, like 20, 30K, something like that. But he was in this Discord server and I was like, huh, I knew this guy. He didn't remember me, I don't think, but I was like,
Yeah.
huh, I know who this guy is. And it was so weird because he was on, I believe he was on an episode of the D-pad. Let me check, let me
I
actually
don't
go
think we
back
actually
to
got him on to like record, but I remember talking to him in Skype chats.
yeah. Oh man, we could have used that for views later on. We could have clout chased. Oh no.
But I like I'm trying to think like once I actually tried to like set something up, he just ignored me completely.
Hmm.
I think that
Yeah.
was the start.
I I I can see that. Let me see here.
Because I
Oh man.
remember like the first time he came onto like my Skype chat, he was like, "Oh, you're doing a podcast? You only have like 200 subscribers," and I was like, "That's not the point. It's just for fun." Is that like not
Yeah.
in style anymore for the kids to have fun?
Yeah. I mean, the reason I've done YouTube is always because it's fun. I mean, there was a time where I wanted to make it my career because I just legitimately didn't know what other career options I had because I hated school. And so
Uh huh.
like yeah, so and then eventually I realized, oh, I like learning languages, so I can just turn that into a career. And at this point, I know like 300 kanji characters, which is, it's not great, but it's more than the average person does, and I'm trying, and that's what matters, is that you try. And so so eventually like I found something where like, okay, I can go to school or go to college to learn this, and I can make this my career instead of just relying on YouTube. For the longest time, like I wanted to make YouTube a job
Yeah.
because it was the one thing that I knew I really cared about that I could kind of make money off of. And so I was just trying so hard to make that a reality. But like the problem with that is that it makes it, it makes it kind of hellish in a way where like you're not enjoying it anymore. You're not doing the thing that you're not doing it for the same reasons that you started. And so I've tried to make it a point now, and especially in the last couple months, to only ever do things that I think are going to be fun. Um, and so that's what it's about. Like it's just about having fun. Like and it's not even just like a kids these days type of thing. It's just like I feel like a lot of adults, and maybe I'm overstretching here, and maybe I don't have the wisdom to fully understand this, but I feel like a lot of adults don't focus enough on also having fun and sort of like bringing out their inner child.
Oh no, you're
And
right. You're right. Though
yeah, and
at the conversely, it's also people who are adults and who just focus on nothing but their inner child. That's
yeah,
also a
yeah.
problem.
I mean, Chris Chan, obvious example. Uh,
Yeah, I didn't want to go there, but yeah, pretty much.
rip Chris Chan. He fought hard. He fought hard and long to die a man's death and ultimately failed.
You still
But
don't think the dimensional merge is gonna happen?
I don't know. I know there's a new Chris Chan documentary that came out now. Apparently he's supposed to be pretty happy. Someone told me that Chris Chan is like the happiest person in the world, and I'm like, what? I don't know what's going on with them.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe, but I don't know. I feel really. I don't mean to be like the whole moralizer, like oh you shouldn't talk about him, but I don't. I just feel sorry for the guy.
Hmm. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I don't, to be honest, to be completely straight here, like I don't really care that much about Chris Chan.
That's fair
It,
enough.
like if I say something that's like a joke, or if I like talk about like their personal life, it doesn't really matter to me just because everyone's done it. So like, I feel like by me saying it, it's not really doing anything. Like, and it's not like they
Yeah, I
would find it,
guess. Yeah, you're
but
not doing it to be malicious.
yeah. But I mean, of course, I'm talking about Chris Chan from Harry Potter, The Deathly Hallows Part Two, the person who shall not be named for being such a bad actor. I refuse to bully them for their Sonichu comic that was just randomly inserted in that Harry Potter film.
That reminds me of this Oni plays joke. It was in the older videos. It was like they said like, what if Chris Chan was like Harry Potter in the Harry Potter
Yeah.
world?
There actually is a Chris Chan character. It's literally called Chris Chan. It's this Asian character in in Harry
Are you
Potter: The Deathly
serious?
Hallows Part Two. Yeah, no, it's a real character. It basically
Hmm.
basically their name was Chris Chan, but in the story, who did they play? Let me find it. Um, it was okay. He was the injured Ravenclaw student. That's who he was. So
Really?
he was literally a background character, like an NPC.
Wow, that's still surprising that that was even a thing.
Yeah, I just find it funny that that there was a Chris Chan in Harry Potter. It's like it's the perfect. It's like comedy gold, and it's on the Harry Potter wiki too. Like I don't know
Hmm.
why that's there. Like he's such a minor character.
Well, those wikis do that with like minor characters.
Yeah, yeah. We're all background characters in our hearts.
Of course, I'm definitely a background character. I got no problem with
Like
that.
I try to act like a main character, but I'm actually secretly just a background character.
Uh, hmm. All right. Well. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't really have much to talk about. We're just gonna messing
And that's all
around
right.
on
I just
Thugpro.
like doing the chill stream.
Yeah, and because my friends they wanted to just like play like more of this game we were playing, and we were like playing for hours, and I was like, I'm kind of bored with that.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Apex Legends, so I've basically become a normie because I've been playing Apex Legend and Fortnite, which are basically synonymous with toddlers.
Yeah, I
So
played a little bit of Apex Legends. It's not that bad. I'm just not good at
yeah,
battle royale games.
yeah, I don't really like battle royale games that much, but like I think I think it's good for what it is, where you sit down and you just want to play a few people. If I
Oh, what was that? You cut out for a bit.
Oh, hello?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, basically what I was gonna say uh was let's see, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, like I feel like if I had PS Plus and like Rainbow Six Siege, I would just want to play that.
Mm-hmm.
But because that seems like the essential online shooter right now. Like that seems like the game that's supposed to be really good. But
Yeah, my friends are telling me
um
about that.
yeah, I have a friend who told me about it that he said it was like really good, and so I I was I was thinking of getting a copy of it whenever I have money. I think I probably would make enough from Patreon to pay for that. But yeah, um but yeah, it seems like a really fun game. So I kind of just play Apex as like a holdover because okay, it's free, you can play it online for free and all this other stuff. And so I the reason I tend to play it is just because there's not, there's not other multiplayer games that I could be playing because I used to play a lot of CS:GO, like a lot of CS:GO. I would play it all the time. And nowadays I've just played it so much that I can't. I like a lot of people they get like 1,000 hours in the game. I got like 27 hours or something like 30. I don't remember what it was, which is not a lot in comparison to everyone else. But for me, like for a game as that's a lot. And so, like I got tired of it. But like I these free multiplayer games, I don't know what it is. I just find them really to play.
Yeah, it was kind of like that with Warframe for a bit. Like I was really just into it. It was just very simplistic, but at the same time there was a lot to it. So I can just like play it for hours.
Makes sense. Yeah, and that's the thing is that um for me let's see, what was I gonna say? Uh hmm, I forgot oh yeah. So yeah, like for me, I tend to enjoy multiplayer like with Rainbow Six elements and the levels have things going on. Like with CS and these other free games, you're just playing the same maps, like the same like 4 or 5 maps over and over and over. It's free. So when I would play Call of Duty Black Ops like a lot ago, a
Mm-hmm.
year ago, I would play that game constantly. And it was always like it gave me a feeling that like free games don't really have where like with free games it sort of feels like free like the free multiplayer games are sort of like a holdover for poor people basically they're games that you have when you can't have any other games, and so you end up just playing those over and over again because you just can't play but like the moment I got other games to play, I just didn't play them anymore. Playing CS and playing TF2 really helped me through like some really boring times in my life where like I needed something like that because it was just so boring at the time. And now that I have other games, I don't really, I don't really need it the way that I used to. But uh, there are certain times where like I was just insanely bored and I needed something to play. And I'm very grateful for the fact that like those games are like they just make them free for everybody. I think that's
Huh. Yeah, I kind of consider like those free to play games to be kind of like theme parks, or like, they're kind of there to give you more of an experience, I guess, rather than just like, I'm trying to how to word this. It's like they make these games to basically just for you to play forever, for like to like go back and experience again. It's kind of like how a theme park they open up like a new ride or something like that.
Mm.
Or
Yeah,
like they'll have like a new update for this like new game, or for like a new game mode or something.
yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm looking through Chris Chan's YouTube channel now, and I just like I didn't know they were making videos consistently now. That's very odd. I had no idea.
Wait, does he still have a channel?
Yeah, it's called CWCville Guardian, and they're one of the um the last two videos they made were 1 month ago. One of it is called "Believe in the OCs and Deities," and then the other one is called "PewDiePie does not live here; he lives in Sweden." Uh, Not sure what's going on with that.
Yeah, he like
Um,
tries to attach himself with all these different YouTubers and e-celebs, and then the whole Al
yeah,
Bundy thing.
the video has 20K views or 22K. There's videos of their mom. It says mother needs a car payment and it's 54K views. I think they were able to make the money off their audience, which I guess that's good. Uh Still need local help with my Commodore 64, please. What is going on?
Yeah, he
What are
like
these
I think
videos?
he thinks that the Commodore 64 is like this conduit to like ancient goddesses or something like that. It's something from this like game called Hyperdimensional Neptunia, I think. I remember Mark talked
Hmm.
about it a lot, but apparently it's basically just like this RPG where all the characters are like these personifications of like consoles, but they're like cute anime girls.
Hmm.
And I guess
Yeah.
he thinks it's real, so he's adding it to his lore.
I'm looking through here, and this is honestly kind of sad because, like, I'm looking through these videos, and a lot of them are just literally begging for money. Please help us. Like, this is just sad. It looks like they're doing better now, though. It looks like they're doing better now, but like some of these videos, it looked like they were in a pretty bad situation for a while. In a way, I'm kind of thankful for the fact that they did get so much attention, and I mean, I'm sure they are too, is that a lot of these things would have just happened without a lot of these things would have just happened without anyone coming to help them, in terms of like money and stuff. And it seems like they have a pretty severe mental thing going on, so the only way that they could have gotten through it was with the help of these people who like, care enough about the work that they did or just like feel bad for them. So in a way, E-Fame seems like it's been a positive thing for them, in a way.
I guess, because I don't know what would have happened if Christian didn't gain the popularity that he gained. He would have just ended
Yeah.
up, I guess, going to like an assisted living home or something like that once his parents died, and then just nothing.
Yeah. I'm very thankful that, my own mental stuff isn't as bad as a lot of these guys, because it's very strange to see, like, just how severe, like, mental illness can be for a lot of people. It's kind of sad. Like, I wish there was a way, I wish there was a way that people could more effectively help, that, like, that
Yeah,
there was like some kind of system in place to make sure people were taken care of.
yeah. I wish I had an answer for that, but I just don't. I'm not as
Yeah,
idealistic as I used to be, I guess.
yeah. And it's this thing where like you can't take care of everybody. Like
Yeah,
there's so many people that you just kind of have to focus on, your own thing going on. But sometimes I sit there and I think about it and I go, man, like there's got to be something to help these guys out because like they have potential, they can do things, and like if they were able to maximize their potential, it would be better for the whole world because instead of bringing more negativity in the world by suffering and just using up resources and this type of thing, they could turn themselves into a positive force in other people's lives, and maybe those people could do something that build a house or you know, do something that benefits all of us in some way. It's like I think people kind of underestimate that like it really does benefit you to take care of other people. Like in the
yeah,
sense that like if someone if for like a homeless person or for example, like if you help that person out and keep them from dying, they could live on to inspire someone else, and then that person could be like the next person who makes the iPhone or like the next person who builds the apartment complex I live in. You know, like it's these little things that I feel like people underestimate the value and the importance of people's individual lives, where like helping them out really does benefit you even if you can't see it.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess that goes back to like my beliefs, my faith that you know charity is very important. Even though we can't help everyone, it's still important to just do what we can. I'm trying to remember the verse, but it was like it's in the New Testament, and it was like Jesus was like talking about this parable of this poor woman who like just gave like a single coin or something, compared to like this rich guy who like donated a ton of money. And he was basically saying that it doesn't matter how big or how small the effort was, as long as it was there. That's all that matters.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I think it's a good message because people underestimate that it really does benefit you, even if you just don't feel anything from it from doing it. Like on a on a broad scale, in a almost kind of systemic way, like it will come back to you. It will come back to you in a positive way if you do positive things. I believe very strongly in.
Yeah, in one way or another, more or less.
Yeah, what we need to do is make Dark Side Phil call out videos that
I
that's
don't.
gonna be what breaks in all the money.
Darkseid Phil, he's just not even worth talking about anymore. It's just the same thing over and over again. He's bad at video games. He's hypocritical. It's like a bingo game you could play with him. Like
Yeah,
fill
it's
in a space
yeah,
for winning the game on his own poor gameplay. Fill in a
yeah,
space for when he promotes Twitch really good, but then forgets all the bad stuff that Twitch does because he wants to
yeah.
like, protect his bottom line. It's just pointless.
Yeah, yeah. That's the thing, is that like I watched the Mr. Medicare video some time ago where he talked about like Darkside Phil like buying an escort or something, and I was like, why do people care?
I know exactly.
What why do people care that he bought an escort, which apparently he like didn't, that it was like a
No,
sham or something,
yeah,
it
that
was
was like
made
a
up?
troll or something.
Yeah. And so it was just everybody like dogpiled on this guy. And yeah, like he's done some pretty, stupid, I mean, I think we all know what it is. It's some pretty stupid things. So
Yeah,
like who cares? It's just the same thing over and over and over again. Who cares? I
mm-hmm.
it's so weird to me, like the obsession people have with like other people's lives, where yeah, it's interesting to learn more about people's perspectives and who they are, and it's interesting to follow their life story to get a better understanding of, people in the world around you. But if it becomes obsessive, where you just want to follow every single aspect of them, to the point of just literally just repeating the same things over and over again, and you go in your Discord communities and be like, oh man, they've gotten up to this week, like it seems so weird to me.
Yeah, it's like you're taking these people's lives and just turning them into like these weird sitcoms, I guess. And I've done that too. I've watched a lot of these people like Medicare and Memology 101 is another guy who like kind of reports on news, and of course Keemstar. But after a while, it just becomes the same.
Yeah, I used to watch Keemstar a couple months ago, like a kind of consistently, and I don't really know why.
Yeah, I just kind of
I
had him
just
on once for no reason. Like I just like
yeah,
him.
yeah, I would get bored and he was just there. Like a lot of YouTube content isn't really good, but I put it on just because it's there. And I kind of hate
Mm-hmm.
that I do that, because I could just watch something that's better. Like I could watch,
Yeah,
oh, this movie that I never took the time to watch. Like there's so many things, like, but it's just
exactly.
the easiest thing to do, to just put on like another bad YouTube video.
Yeah, it's just white noise. I feel like a lot of my content's kind of like that, which whatever. But occasionally you'll find something interesting that you'll actually want to sit down and listen to. Like this one YouTuber, his name is like Funke, like Funke. He makes like gaming videos, but he not really like dunky, but he like the way he talks about stuff is very just like it's very silly. He doesn't really he doesn't take himself too seriously compared to like other. I guess like nowadays it's like, oh well, you need to analyze every bit of a video. You need to make like an hour long video essay, but he just kind of like just talks. Like he made this video about like how games implement like music into like their gameplay, like Ocarina of Time stuff like that. And he had like some really interesting points.
Yeah, I've never heard of this guy. I don't really watch like a lot of video game essay type videos.
Yeah,
To be honest, I just watch a lot of Let's Plays. And it's a very normie thing where I feel like I'm just becoming more and more of a normie every day. Star was fake all along. I'm canceled. I'm canceled now. But I like watching Let's Plays. Like Oni Plays, I used to not like Oni Plays, but honestly, over time, I kind of warmed up to it. I like watching old Game Grumps, to be honest. I like going back and watching
yes.
old Game Grumps. And this is going to sound really bad,
Uh-huh.
but I like watching Pro Jared Plays.
Actually, to be honest, I don't hate Pro Jared's content, and this is going back to the tier list video that I made. He doesn't make bad stuff. It's just sometimes it can be kind of meh, but most of his stuff wasn't like awful.
Yeah,
At worst,
yeah,
it was
no,
like
a lot of
really
his like
boring.
actual reviews were just kind of mad, like they weren't very good. But honestly, like I like his Let's Play videos. Like his Let's Play videos are fun. Like he puts challenges in the game and stuff, and like they're nice to just kind of have on in the background. Kind of like Anthony Fantano videos. Is that oh my goodness, I have listened to so many Anthony Fantano videos. It's honestly kind of insane because I just put them on in the background because he makes like 3 videos every day. Uh,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, I would do sort of a similar thing with Pro Jared's Let's Plays. But the Let's Plays are just fun to watch. I love seeing like a personality that's kind of interesting or puts challenges in the game that make the game interesting. And then like just watching them play it, like it sort of feels like you're sitting with a friend playing a game. Like it feels
Yes, that
like
person or whatever it's called,
yeah,
interpersonal or
parasocial
parasocial.
relationship. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was so weird. Like a couple months ago, everyone started using that term. And I was
I
like, wait a
know.
minute.
And I
But
knew
I
about it
was
before because I like took advertising like a long time ago, but yeah, it was weird. Everyone was kind of just like using it now. Like it just
yeah.
became the new
And then
word.
Lindsay Ellis made that video. I like her video. She puts in a lot of effort. She's cool. Um,
Even if I
but
don't agree with her, yeah, she makes some decent points. Like she puts a lot of
yeah,
work in, so I'll give her that.
I remember she made a Star Wars video that was pretty good. I don't honestly I don't remember most of what it was about. I just remember the video being kind of cool.
Hmm.
But yeah, but she puts in a lot of effort. And so yeah, like I remember I watched that parasocial video and I saw like a billion other people making all these parasocial videos and it was weird because I remember at the time I was like, wait a minute, I talked about this a year ago, and it felt like everyone stole my idea. They stole thunder. Not like I created the concept, but yeah,
Uh
like
huh.
I talked about it so much longer ago. It's like, wait a minute, where did this come?
Yeah. Speaking of like stealing your thunder, this guy called Wang. He talks about like internet stuff, like really esoteric, obscure internet stuff.
Yeah, I love his videos.
Yeah, I noticed in a lot of his newer videos, he has like this reddish like light filter on him to make him look like he's red, and I was like, huh, that looks kind of familiar, you know? You know,
Oh no!
I'm not
Oh no!
implying anything, of course. I'm just, I don't know. It's a funny little coincidence. Maybe he watched one of my videos. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, they're definitely not implying anything trademark. Uh,
But no, I just thought that was kind of funny. I don't believe that he stole anything from me, but it's just a funny little coincidence that he's.
yeah, I think it's pretty funny. I love it when YouTubers put the red light filters or just not just like filters, color filters in editing, but like when they take actual lights and put them on the videos. I want to do that. Like maybe I'll put like Christmas lights strung up in my room or something, but I want to try and put invest in like colored lights for the videos because I think that might spruce things up and make it kind of interesting because a lot of the time now it's just pointing the camera in a dark room just like at nothing, or it's just me like pacing back and forth and I'm thinking like, I need to spruce up the visuals here a bit, even though most people just listen to them in the background anyway. Like most of it's just white noise, but I'm trying to figure out like, how can, even though they're just vlogs, like I want to try and put, a bit more camera angles going on and switch camera angles and have like lights that change the colors and stuff. So I think that's kind of a cool style.
Uh-huh. And I was thinking maybe doing a face reveal, but at this point it's like I don't know, I still like this whole mystery.
Yeah,
Like I feel like
I
nowadays
like the mystery.
people, they kind of prefer, I guess, like their content creators to be on the screen. They like prefer it to be like traditional television, to be this like really high budget or like high production values. So I think I'm just gonna keep it simple, just keep it old school.
Hmm. Makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Oh yeah, Wang's videos are really good. I've watched almost all of them. Like he puts in so much effort into his research and stuff, and they're very
Yeah,
well edited.
yeah.
Those are some of my favorite videos, to be honest. Have you seen this? Let me try and find her channel. I think it's called like Atrocity Archive or something. I need to find it.
Atrocity
But
Archive, I think I've heard of them. Maybe I've seen one of their videos.
she's like this girl who she has a really weird voice. She's sort of she made a video on this Japanese game show where like they forced this guy to like stay in like a house for like a year or something. Let me find it. Uh, but, yeah, let me. And she made the interesting video on ARGs and stuff.
Hmm.
I need to.
Yeah, this was a fun little stream. I honestly wasn't expecting it to really go anywhere. Um, as usual, but I enjoyed it. I don't know how long I'm going to be going. How long have we been going? For like 88 minutes. Yeah, it's not that bad.
Oh, Atrocity. That's what it was called. You were talking about the stream.
Oh yeah, I was just talking about, the stream and how long we've been going.
Yeah, I mean, I can go for however long you want. I'm around. I'll be around pretty much.
Most of the night because yeah, usually I've been going to sleep at like 7. I've been going to sleep at 7 pretty consistently now, but the other day the other day I had a lot of trouble sleeping and I was laying in my bed for like 6 hours and I ended up going to sleep at like 1 a.m. so it's like my sleep schedule got messed up. But yeah, this is her channel. It's Atrocity Guide. Is basically she made the video on the Junko Junsui ARG, which was like some kind of like associated with some kind of terrorist thing. I don't even remember. But she made a video called Japan's Strangest Live Stream, Nosobi. And this video is basically about a 90s game show where they forced a guy to be completely isolated and he was constantly filmed. Where he was in this place, like stuck in this place for a year, and he had to basically fill out lottery tickets like every single day constantly just to get any items, like get any food, to get any clothing, because he was forced to be totally naked in the thing. It was basically torture. Like they basically were torturing this guy for television. But it was a really interesting video.
Yeah, it's really cool. I can't imagine anyone ever doing that, like on TV, especially in America where everything's just so sanitized. But yeah, it seems interesting.
Yeah, it like in America, I think that would have technically been against the law. Like I don't think you would be allowed to do that. The same game show actually had attempted to to send a group of Japanese people to hitchhike across the entirety of Africa, which yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. It was real. Um it, like they planned to do some kind of other challenge that was even more dangerous, and yeah. Uh, let's see what's going on here. Someone sent me like a huge bunch of DMs. What is going on here? Let's see. Says Rim is the best girl, Amelia. Why is he sending me this ginormous argument about Rim and Amelia?
Is that from your Discord?
This is my Discord. Someone's sending me this ginormous, basically, ginormous screen caps of an argument of like paragraphs and paragraphs explaining why Amelia or Rim or something is better, and I'm so confused. What are they talking about? Why are there paragraphs and paragraphs arguing about this? And moreover, why did he post all of this in the Discord? I'm so confused.
I don't know, man. That's the reason why I don't really want a Discord, like my own personal Discord server for people, is because, one, no one's probably going to use it, and two, I just don't want to deal with all that nonsense.
I mean this is just the Discord that I use for my friends.
Oh,
Like, that's what I was so confused about.
yeah.
And I mean I don't know this guy super well, so maybe he's got some weird metaphysical stuff going on that I just don't get. But it's weird to see.
Maybe. I don't know.
But yeah, like yeah, like I don't understand how people can have paragraphs long arguments about waifu. They're anime characters. You know, like they're anime characters.
I understand you're feeling lonely and you want someone in your life, but just be that desperate. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of sad.
It's something to project onto, seems like.
Yeah.
I've been getting nostalgic now, looking at Inter's videos, or looking at the Political Compass video, because I used to be like a really big centrist. Like I was like the biggest centrist in the world. I feel nostalgic now. I need to go back. I need to turn back time. I gotta go back. I gotta go back.
Go back to the past, Samurai Jack.
Yeah, no, gotta go back to the past, Samurai Jack. Oh, did you hear about the new Gendy Tartakovsky show?
Yes, I can't wait for it.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. That will be the one TV show that I'm gonna keep up with, because oh my goodness, like the season. I remember when the last season of Samurai Jack, you know, the grand finale came out, and that was so good when it did, and so I know he's gonna deliver. I know he's gonna produce something really cool, and so yeah, I'm very excited.
Yeah, I didn't really like the ending to season 5, but I still have hope for Gendy. I'm not just completely off, like sworn off him, like I guess a lot of people have, but I still think that he has a lot of potential. Maybe if he's trying something new and different, that isn't like something that's been around for nearly a decade. Maybe this will.
I like the ending personally. Although I can see why people disliked it, because they go, oh, it's kind of derivative of anime and stuff.
Yeah, a
You
lot
know,
of people
I can see
compared
that.
it to Gurren Lagann ending.
Yeah, yeah, like, but for me, like, it just felt really satisfying to just have a conclusion. Like, yeah, it wasn't the best, but it you know, it felt nice.
Fair enough.
And also, I was just kind of excited by the fact that it was Samurai Jack, just because I love Samurai Jack so much that, like, the fact that, like, there was more of it that was there just made me really happy. But I can see why people would have problems with it.
Yeah, it's, people, they wait all these years and they expect something amazing. And you kind of got to realize that you're not always going to have your expectations met with everything.
Yeah, what they really should have done for the ending is instead of having the final moments of the last episode, what they should have done was just played "Never Gonna Give You Up" by Rick Astley. That would have been the perfect. That would have been the perfect ending for the show.
Yeah,
They
Jack
hype
goes
all
back,
of this
he
up.
jumps into the portal, or he like gets warped back, but it's like in the 80s. And he's in that music
Yeah, and
video.
it's just like dun 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 dun. Never gonna give you up, and it's like everyone would get so triggered. Like honestly, if there would be like a cartoon fan who would like who would go on like 8chan or something and be like, now is the time I commit a mass shooting. So it's probably better that they didn't do that, but at the same time, it would be really funny if they just rickrolled everybody.
Yeah, that would have been freaking nostalgic right there, Rickrolling.
I still rickroll, even though it's really cringeworthy. Like,
Mm-hmm.
maybe it's just like me being like weirdly autistic about it, but like rickrolling has not been cool for like 7 years or something. But
Probably
I
even longer
still
than
like
that.
every now and again, it's like the Harambe memes. Like I still look at the Harambe memes and they give me such a huge amount of joy, even though it's so old at this point. Like I
Yeah,
don't
it's weird
even
how
know how
memes
to
are
explain
nowadays. They
it.
don't last very long.
Yeah, like with a lot of memes, they're there and then they disappear. But like the "aw shit, here we go again" meme, like I can't forget that. Like I
Yeah, I really
I
actually
I'll
like
look at
that
them
meme.
and like they still make me laugh, even though I've seen a billion of them. And I mean
Uh,
that one was pretty recent, but it feels like a timeless meme. Like there's some memes that are just totally timeless for me.
yeah, it's quite poetic, really. You see CJ, he's walking down like the street. He's walking towards something awful, and he's aware that it's something awful because it's happened before, and so he's just taking it in stride. I think that's why a lot of people like it, I guess. But hey,
He's
that's a
walking towards
theory, a
something
meme
awful
theory.
soon.
I should do like meme
Yeah.
analysis videos, like behind the meme. I'm sure that'll go.
Yes. Yeah. No, you're gonna do behind the meme, but good.
I honestly don't think you can do that. Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Someone told me I should make meme reviews. There was a guy. He sent me a message. He said you should make meme reviews, and I honestly I kind of considered it. I kind of thought, what if I did?
I don't know. Maybe I'll try doing like analyzing the "oh shit, here we go again" meme.
Hmm, that would be cool.
Like just like doing one of those like video essay kind of style. Have some lo-fi future funk hip hop playing in the background.
Lo-fi hip hop.
I don't know.
Yes.
And they just talk silently, monotonally about this stupid meme that has no relevancy to anything in our lives. And just make it like really meaningful. And there's like nothing. It's just me projecting. Yeah, I'll do that. That sounds fun. That sounds like a fun little thing to do. So I haven't really had any interesting ideas. Because, like, Corey's back, and I was thinking of, like, doing a collab with him, but I just don't really feel all that interested. And I don't really think he's all that interested either. So, I don't know. I'll just maybe do that.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see the podcast come back. I haven't talked to Dragon King Mark and G's. It's been forever. I think literally since Christmas I have not spoken to him. So it
Yeah.
would be interesting. It would Max survive the D-pad win.
Oh, jeez. I don't know. I could. I don't know if the other people are all that interested in doing it again for a while.
Yeah, I could do it. Yeah, like I'm free, I mean, well, now I'm gonna be working, so it depends on when I'm gonna be free.
Right.
But yeah, but I could do it. I'd be interested. I mean, it's just for good old time's sake. Even if it's not like a good show, what matters is that it was always a fun show to do. And I have a very special sort of admiration for it because there was a time when doing that podcast was literally like the only social interaction I got, and so it has a very special place in my heart because of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still like occasionally I'll just like play them, even though a lot of them are just like virtually unlistenable. And
Yeah,
they're
they're
fun.
pretty bad,
Yeah.
but I go back every now and again, and just to go down memory lane.
But there was genuine love involved in
Yeah.
producing that.
And it's sort of weird for me too because like I can go back through all of my old videos and I can see like there's totally different like even just like a couple months ago, and then I go back to like stuff from like a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I'm like, whoa, so much has changed, and it just it feels really odd to me to because like everyone progresses, but like for me like it feels like there was okay a progression and then there was just a big like black hole all of a sudden, and it's like wow, that's okay, that's pretty jarring.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll probably end it off here. We'll have to do like a
Yeah,
video of us like playing a game together one of these days.
yeah, that could be fun. I'd be down to do that.
Uh-huh. Do you have any recommendations? Any personal
Hmm.
favorites? I don't know.
Yeah, no, not that I can think of off the top of my head. If we're gonna be doing content like that too, I probably would want to get like an actual mic because I've been talking on my phone to
Oh
do this
yeah,
live
right.
stream.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got your phone.
because I got my mic basically stolen from me quite some time ago, and I just never got a replacement for it. Well, I did have one, but then it broke. So I need to get a mic. But yeah, but when I get a mic, I can I can show up and we can we can do a video game let's play. Um, yeah, I can't really think of one in particular. Do you have any suggestions? I mean, you're more of like a PC guy, so I have a feeling like you'd have a better suggestion than.
Uh, well, let's think. I don't really know like what you're working with because I remember we tried to play Fantasy Star that one time,
Yeah,
so maybe we could try that. Even though that
yeah,
game's a little dated, I like it, but it can get kind of just like
yeah. I think it's a fun game. We could do that. At the time, I think I ended up getting frustrated because I think I didn't know what to do or something. I don't really remember what it was. But we could
Yeah,
try what is that Final Fantasy MMO? Do you remember which one I'm talking about?
I think it was 11. I remember I tried getting it to work, but I think you actually need the subscription fee because I think they still have the servers running. Like SquareSoft or Square Enix still has it like running. Like it's not like
Well, I
a
remember
fan service.
there was like a way that you could pirate, or not pirate, but like there was a way that there was like a private server or something that you had gotten set up that you had told me about.
Maybe I don't. Maybe it's like something that was like it was available, but it's not. I'll have to look it up again.
Yeah, yeah, I could look it up as well, but it would be fun to play that. Like, I love the idea of doing like an MMO Let's Play, with a friend and everything because like that's something that I've always wanted to do and I just never got around to doing.
Hmm.
So, it'd be cool if we did that.
Yeah. Oh, and our friend Willie Warden's back. He asks, "Have you ever seen Drawn Together?" Yes, I have. I used to like it like the first couple of seasons because it was an interesting idea, but then it just became shock humor after a while, and it just wasn't that good.
Honestly, Drawn Together is in my like top 10 cartoons of all time.
Oh,
Uh,
really? Well, that's fine. The first,
yeah,
like I
yeah.
said, the first couple of seasons were okay. It's just that after a while, it just went downhill.
Yeah, I
Especially after
really
Bond.
love the show just because like the sense of humor of the show is like exactly my humor. And so yeah, I have really edgy sensibilities. Oh, big surprise, I'm sure. Um, and so yeah, it's very much like my type of show. So I really like it a lot. Drawn Together is great.
All right. Well,
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I want to
what's the
thank
answer?
Willie Wharton for showing up to the live stream. We always get like these random like lurkers who
I
have never
know.
watched the videos before,
Well, he
but
said
they
that he
come for
saw it on his
Thugpro.
homepage or like on his YouTube channel, so maybe he was like subscribed to me and just forgot to like unsubscribe, and so he just doesn't remember who I am. So maybe that's it. I have
Let's
like
see.
100 subscribers. I mean, I know it's not a lot nowadays, but that's still kind of a lot of people, even if a lot of them are
Yeah,
probably dead accounts.
yeah.
So maybe
He
that's
just
it.
said something very. I can't read this out loud because it's a little bit offensive. So he said something kind of weird in the chat. So yeah, I think this is about time for the stream
I
to
don't.
end.
I hadn't seen anything in there. What did he?
Maybe it's not on the top chat. I'm using the live chat. The top chat sometimes censors messages that have offensive stuff in them. But
See.
yeah,
Oh yeah, he did say something. Yeah, about people
yeah.
having things happen to
Uh,
them.
so,
We're not gonna mention it.
das vidanya, everyone. Farewell. The sayonara, minasan. Okay, yeah, this was very fun, man.
Yeah, it was good
If
having
you
you
ever
on.
want to do another one, just hit me up. I'm always willing to.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, it was nice talking to you. Be well. God bless.
You too. God bless, and we will see you guys next time. I guess I don't know. Whenever. Goodbye.
Mhm.